Observe the solitary creator in the digital wild. You have likely been lured by a magnificent siren song, have you not? A dream of boundless liberty to shape the world as you please. Yet, for so many specimens, the habitat is hostile. Indeed, it is something of a nightmare. Let us examine a new evolutionary path. This observation here strikes at the very marrow of the matter. It reveals the true nature of the struggle. The creature believes it wanders free, yet it is ensnared. It possesses only the illusion of liberty. In truth, you are merely a resource, a commodity within a vast ecosystem you cannot control. You run upon a relentless wheel, churning out material to appease the unseen machine, exhausting yourself simply to remain visible in the undergrowth. The romanticized notion of the starving artist. This perspective reframes it entirely. It is not a badge of honor, but a trap. A mechanism used to offer the creator mere exposure in lieu of actual nourishment. That instability you sense. It is not an accident of nature. It is the very predation upon which these platforms rely. And so, we confront the great inquiry of our time. Is there a sanctuary, a method to reclaim dominion over one's craft, to secure a steady supply of sustenance, and, most crucially, to retain possession of one's own harvest? The theory we observe today suggests a radical departure from the established order. If the current model is a hostile wilderness, what is the alternative? This hypothesis suggests we revive an ancient social structure for this modern age, the guild. A guild is not merely another watering hole. Historically, these were fortresses of protection, establishing standards and granting the pack collective strength. The aim is to retreat from the chaotic frenzy where one competes against the entire species and enter a sanctuary where one is a protected, valued member of a professional order. This diagram illustrates the divergence. In the platform model, you are prey. Your freedom is merely chaos. The algorithm is the apex predator. The guild model reverses this dynamic. You are a member. You exist within bounded freedom, a protective enclosure. The entire ecosystem is engineered to sustain you, the creator. What does this protected existence look like in practice? It is defined by several key adaptations designed to banish the existential dread that haunts the creator in the dark of night. First, let us observe the resources, financial freedom. Rather than the vague promise of recognition, the guild ensures a steady market rate diet, predictable sustenance for every creation. It transforms a precarious struggle for survival into a stable professional existence. Next, legal freedom. This is vital. For the solitary creator, a single legal strike can be fatal. The guild raises a shield covering the entire herd under a master protection policy. One may display bold colors without fear of exposure to the elements. And finally, professional freedom. In an era of mimicry and artificial fabrication, proving one's authenticity becomes a premium adaptation. This system uses technology to verify the living being on location, building a portfolio of hardware-verified work. It is not a messy trail. It is a mark of pedigree proving the specimen is genuine. All of these adaptations build toward the most significant liberty of all, the freedom to hold dominion over one's territory, to possess the fruits of one's labor for the span of a lifetime. This is the sovereignty track, a clear migratory path. One begins as an associate, gathering resources quickly for immediate stability. From there, one evolves into a partner, exchanging immediate gain for a permanent share of the harvest. And the ultimate destination, the sovereign, retaining absolute copyright over the domain. Here, the instinct must shift. One stops foraging for the daily appetite of the algorithm and begins planting a forest of forever assets. Every creation becomes a perennial source of nourishment, a digital reserve that provides sustenance even while the creator rests. Consider a specimen in the wild. In 2025, you capture a moment at a local gathering. You are fed immediately. But then, a decade hence, a documentary filmmaker requires that precise footage. Because your mark is permanently etched upon that work, they must license it from the Guild's great archive. And suddenly, sustenance is automatically and instantly delivered to your den. How is this symbiosis achieved? Through the smart asset. Imagine an unbreakable bond cryptographically locking ownership to the creation itself. It matters not where the work travels in the vast digital expanse. The system recognizes the parent and delivers the reward instantly. No conflict, no pursuit, merely the natural flow of resources. But this system allows for growth beyond the individual. It is a path to establishing one's own colony, moving from a simple creator to a broadcaster. For the dominant members, there is the showrunner protocol. One may command an entire season, securing guaranteed resources. You utilize the network's existing influence rather than starting alone, and crucially, you retain the intellectual property. Should a larger predator approach, you carry your creation with you. It remains yours. The final stage of evolution is the franchise. The most successful may license the very structure of the habitat, becoming the publisher of their own local territory, a metamorphosis from a content creator into a master of the environment. This is the structure of the hive. We conclude with a question for every creature watching. Is your daily toil merely feeding a voracious temporary beast? Or are you planting a permanent forest, a legacy of assets that will shelter and sustain you for the seasons and, indeed, the decades to come?